did the lowest work in California I saw. That nigga did the lowest work.
Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Ncaa Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway.
Let y'all boy get amped up.
That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Line gets set, first down. Running back searching for a hole. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school.
Oh, this nigga ran into his own player, bruh.
Got some room to run. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away.
Oh, I hate when they do that, bro. Nigga literally ran into the defender.
Interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
At the 12-yard line, offense facing fourth down.
They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a
I never understand how you play a certain type of coverage and they never play with certain type of coverage. I just don't understand that.
He'll bring it out. It's Cuevas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what spur.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
This nigga just.
Intercepted. Bringing it back. At the 30.
Don't get yanked, QB. I'm going to chalk that up to nerves. Get yanked out here. First road game of the season. I'm going to chalk it up.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup.
Chalk it up to nerves.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And the Horned Frogs get enough to move the chains.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The running back has it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
He let him roll over the field.
But it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. And to the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Horned Frog!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Florida. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to get to him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they got him for the sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all in his play on that sack.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Makes a connection. And he's running in the open. Touchdown Gators! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll go with a direct snap. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs, they'll try to get him on the fake. He's not even going to come close to the 1st down, and they'll turn it over.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field and guys that do this for a living.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the 1st play of the drive.
Looking to pass. It's Browning. Looking left. Got his man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And 1st down for the offense. That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tied at
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The option look. The pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Plows through the defense. And he'll be brought down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Second and short. To the air, it's Browning. Throws toward the end zone. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And he will score! Touchdown, Florida! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Quarterback will audible. The run to the left. Got room at the 35. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Oh, look out! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
The give to the tailback. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
No gains on the play. Brings up third down.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Absolute shank. Missed it. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down right there.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cuevas. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again.
They was gonna stop playing, bro. I be having the deep shot, and I just don't take them. But niggas gonna stop disrespecting it, bro. Like, I want to take that home.
And he's got it inside the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job.
Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
TCU 17.
He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Come on, Big Cat.
Nice job out in the field. Stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Timeout, TCU.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around now, hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
When they're cornering the market on fakes, here comes another one. Unloads it downfield. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat, using his legs to buy some time. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode.
He's loose. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Browning. Fires to the end zone.
Oh, keep going into the open space.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed.
And he intercepts it. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. The offense starts with a short field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 24 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum.
Oh, they made me switch players, bro.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards.
What I do, bro? I hadn't even done nothing crazy.
He'll throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's
I haven't even done nothing, bro.
On the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Looking to throw, it's Browning. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Gators headed quickly to the line. On second down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on third. Release to the back. This time it's complete. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. He lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Looking downfield, it's Browning. He's got it. Dances away again. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He wants to throw. Firing to the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on.
Oh, they made this nigga bump into this man.
At the 40, there he goes. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's
That's so stupid, bro. They really made me run into that man, bro.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The ball squirts free. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Gators!
Let's go, Mitch.
Has been extended.
Let's go, bitch.
Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something
Like
out.
I told him, bro, every week it could be somebody different, dog.
At this rate, shoot. He's on so
We don't
much
just
fire.
spend one nigga out here in Florida, bro. We got 4 #1 wide receivers, dog, and we gonna use these niggas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah,
2 hands. Come on, Krasinski. You already got one of them things, bro.
They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found
Heiser check.
They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive. They've just been struggling through the air.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. The quick out. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tavad. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. This time it's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds at the 1.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frog. Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Just destroying his way through the field. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB.
Ah, come on. Let me get out of there, bro.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short in the first down.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water balloons, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and get the football.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talent.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pitch, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Going up top on first down. He wants to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Here's the handoff. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense...
2 hands. I know you're a D lineman, so I'm not going to get mad at you, but 2 hands, baby.
Keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position.
He's off to the races. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Florida. And the stomping has commenced. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
Lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Now the toss.
I can't believe they let him get that out, bro.
Now he's loose.
Ah, that's so fake.
Touchdown, TCU. Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. Coming out with it, it's Cuevas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 55, TCU 37.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Now they'll run it to the right here. Oh, he's got a chance. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Giving him his pads. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, Brimley making the backfield for a tackle for him.
Got enough space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! On to attempt to try. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulane is showing real remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Green Wave offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 23 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything.
Why can't I run the flea flicker, dog? I want to try this, it is fuck freaking locked, bro.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No,
Oh, what
you
is
gotta
he?
be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're
I'm
gonna
not
win,
moving,
David, you gotta be
EA.
able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get
I'm literally sitting still, bruh. I know it's a bootleg play, but I'm not moving, dog.
Coming after it. Got his man in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get...
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
I hit the whole wrong button, bro.
After a solid return on the pick.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. A good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He's now over 150 yards receiving. Might be worth noting that Taylor Jacobs holds the single-game record with 246.
Yeah, and when he's got speed on the outside, find him, bro. I mean, if those guys that are going to make plays, those are the guys I'm going to feature and continue to find. And so far, he hasn't disappointed. So if I'm Florida, I'm going to keep exploiting that matchup.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's Browning. They're trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of creating to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's York. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Throws for the tight end. He got it. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left.
Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Got a lot of running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Oh, they
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, TCU.
Oh.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it's caught inside the 15. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Spits it out to the back. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can...
That boy Mesa from Arizona. He snatched one of them West Coast boys.
In the field, offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going up top here late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Drags it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good.
Oh,
so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs and their defensive coordinators.
Bro, what?
They knew this was going to be a tough